Good afternoon. My name is Ayesha and I work with Samantha Fletcher for our part one of our project, the technology design idea in our learning context. So our problem was that we're working with elementary students and also early childhood age students. So the age range is ages 3 through 11. And the problem that we see a lot with the younger children is that when you ask them questions, it's hard for them to elaborate on their answers. Sometimes it's even hard for them to just come up with any answer. They're, looking towards an adult for assistance or looking towards their peers to help them give them the answer. So we wanted to design a device that would allow the children to kind of search for answers on their own rather than just waiting for an adult to just like scaffold to them through the right answer. So our background knowledge, we're going with the constructivist approach, the cognitive theory approach, behaviorism, and also the social constructivist, our end goal. So with the cognitive theory, we cited a lot of work from Piaget in terms of how students construct their knowledge, how they build upon ideas, and we broke down the age groups from like the early childhood because they're more egocentric. So the design for that younger age group may vary with the younger children compared to the older children. So with our design, the students, the first thing they'll do is select an age range and select a subject so that it's catered towards their abilities. And then we wanted to continue with the older children. They're more focused on going towards thinking abstractly. So the program will be designed to give them prompts and ideas to help them answer questions in a more abstract way. And the user would be children, like I said, ages 3 through 11. That's early childhood, lower and upper elementary grades. And this will, again, help children answer their questions properly and give them that more confidence and vocabulary structure to, elaborate their goals and ideas so that teachers could really check for understanding rather than just saying the child doesn't know. And we're also going to consider like background information, like is the child always shy? Do they just have trouble expressing themselves in a normal way? Like special education students will consider that. English language learners may need more picture cues. So when we're developing our design, we'll keep all those things in mind. And the functionality would be a tool that the students use in addition to, interacting with an adult or interacting with peers. So if they get stuck, the adult may scaffold the idea, but the end goal is to have the child just independently go for the device and use it to help them answer questions. Some constraints that we may have, a lot of veteran teachers, are reluctant to use technology in the classroom because they know it's like another thing that they may need to learn how to do. That's one constraint. The training that will need to go into the use of the technology for both the teachers and the students is another constraint. And also if the educator or facilitator is willing to allow their child to use this device at home, parents and older siblings may have some type of influence on like how the child uses the device because they still may look towards that adult when they're at home to answer difficult questions. And to the criteria that's going to be used to judge the device, the teacher will study the child over a period of time. They'll keep running record notes, some checklists. They'll use interviews and observations with the children just to get an idea of the success of the device. In our initial designs for the device, we want to have some type of handheld item. So it could be a tablet or an app that's on a computer or some type of tangible thing like a stuffed animal. And we wanted to, make noise to reward the students, have music in the background, just to capture their interest and so kids will feel comfortable using it. And they'll actually, be excited to use it to see that they could work towards answering questions more independently and having more elaborate conversations with adults. And that's it for now. Thank you.